Hello everybody, we have Mr. Saakar Yadav, founder Lexlegis.ai. Hello Mr. Yadav and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
I know it's a very tight-knit day for everybody and the entry is restricted, and I understand you would also be busy in back-to-back meetings, but I appreciate that you took the time out to have this interaction with us, and thank you again for joining us.
Welcome to our stall.
Thank you. So my first question for you is, when we talk about AI and the legal profession, there is also some amount of mistrust. People might not want to say put in their data to say a chat GPT, or they might not trust what comes out of it. So how is your platform addressing this concern?
See, this trust is very important to a legal tech business for us. And because of that, we have now introduced an offline version. So we have an online version which is available on web. We have a virtual private cloud or on-prem solution. We are now with NVIDIA. We have also introduced a version which is on-desk and air-gapped. What you see behind here is an on-desk air-gapped version.
Okay.
It is a Grace Blackwell 10 superchip computer. It's a supercomputer on your desk. It does not require internet, and you could use all our AI intelligence there. So we are giving you a fine-tuned model for embedding and for inference right on this computer, so that you don't need to upload your very, very sensitive data online to anybody else. And that's how I think that's what people want for very high secure environments. Apart from this trust, also we are ensuring that we don't hallucinate by deep grounding of source documents. We also ensure that we give you explainable AI. That means every output is with a reason and with source citation, so that you can see why we're giving you this answer.
Okay.
So this entire thing is completely is a complete package by which we ensure that there is this comfort with the user on trust.
When we talk about, you mentioned that you also give the sources from where you are getting a said information. A lot of times, if we look at, say, a GPT, which is something that most of us are familiar with at this stage, how do you ensure that the data is not completely made up and it is actually authentic?
Yeah, as I said, what we do is we do deep grounding of any inference, any output. So any output that comes, in case it has any citations, etc., because of which it's giving that meaning, we ensure that we deep ground it. We check with the source citation whether the meaning and the inference is the same. If it is, only then we allow it to be shown to the user, else not.
So is there a human component involved in this AI search machine as well?
Yes, it is involved, but not during the inference, much before. We are the largest data set owners. It's almost a 75 years of legacy. Where my grandfather was a lawyer in 1937, my father has been an IRS officer in a quasi-judicial post. I've been in the technology. We have a large team which is curating the data before the fine-tuning model. So there is a human thing involved, but it is much before you start using it. So we package all that human effort in a fine-tuned model that we are working with IIT Bombay and TCA 21, and we give it to you either on your VPC, which we have now partnered with Larsen and Toubro Vyoma. You can host it on-prem VPC, or you could have it even on desk.
Okay, lovely. So a slightly different question now. When we talk about AI and the legal profession, what is it used most for? Is it legal search, research, drafting, compliance, or litigation strategy, and why?
Oh, that's very interesting. Litigation strategy is still not something that is out in the market yet. The three things that we offer is ask, interact, and draft. We call it legal aid. So case research, the top of the pyramid use a lot on case research, while the middle layer on the legal firms, whether it's the government, whether it is the corporate GCs or the law firms, they're using a lot of document interaction and drafting. So if you see it overall, the bulk is document interaction and drafting. The smaller part is the case research, but case research is an important part before you could do this. So if you don't have case research, you will not be able to do good document drafting.
Okay, and one of the common critiques of AI is that it is going to take up or replace human beings and their jobs. So when we talk about lawyers, how should they think about AI? Should they see it as a productivity tool, a competitive threat, or an entirely new practice model?
I think all the three. It is a value creator. So it's going to help people give better, faster outputs. It adds a lot of value to lawyers. Those who don't adapt and adopt to it, it is a competitive threat to them. and absolutely a value enhancer for them for practice, because I see that in the future you'll have smaller law firms offering the same kind of services that the large law firms today offer.
Okay. So when we talk about law firms and associated industries, say a platform like yours, are you providing any legal training to lawyers so that they can stay up to date with the software, with the AI, and so that they're not replaceable?
So all our users, we give them a full training, but now we are also trying to work with people where we can give training on AI, the best use cases, the best way of prompting, etc., to a larger audience, even if they're not our clients or users.
Okay.
So we're of course thinking about that. Yes.
Okay, very nice. So that I am guessing is a part of your expansion program.
Yes,
right
it is.
now.
So to all our existing clients, whoever is onboarding, we of course do that, but we don't expect that everybody will, want to become a client. So, but as a general thing, we are working with certain institutions or organizations to train the larger audience.
Okay. When we talk about AI and the legal profession, which part of it is definitely not going to be replaced by artificial intelligence and it will remain fundamentally human in nature?
A good question. I think it's the relationship between the lawyer and the client. That soft relationship, that human part is not going to be replaced. Otherwise, in the next few years, most of the part is going to be enhanced. And I would say that every law firm would be AI augmented law firm. It's a matter of months, not even years. But the relationship that a client feels comfortable of talking to a human and understanding what he should do, that part will not be replaced.
That is
But,
so true.
Yeah, what rest everything, I think it's a matter of putting the right processes and workflows. That's it.